WJZ.
You're listening to 90 Minutes with David Gates and Brad. David says there's a very special excitement about performing on stage.
Plus, it's an instant gratification. It really is, and you don't have that in records. You have to wait months and months sometimes from the day you record something to find out how it's going to be received. Not so. You got 3 minutes on stage, and you know how well you did right there. Plus, I get personal satisfaction from trying to be a well-rounded artist. And you need to be able to do everything to be, to be successful at it.
Freedom, keep walking, keep on your toes and don't stop talking about freedom. To get going, lots to be learning, lots to be knowing about people. You gotta reach them, see them right down, then you gotta teach them about freedom. You gotta win it, gotta put yourself smack dab in it.
Mentioned a while ago, Baby, I'ma Want You. When you I saw you perform this, by the way, a while back, and you do a pretty good job, David, up on stage. I got to tell you, you have a very warm and charismatic feel when you're on stage. Do you like performing? I get the feeling you do.
I really do, because you see, you can forget sometimes being a recording artist. You forget your contact with the people that buy the records. And you never see them, they never see you until you get up on stage. And all of a sudden, boy, the vibes are right there. You don't even have to wait until the end of the song to know whether or not people are enjoying it.
Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. You're the only one I care enough to hurt about. Maybe I'm a crazy, but I just can't live without your loving and affection, giving me direction, like a guiding light to help me through my darkest hour. Lately I'm a praying that you'll always be a staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by, feeling all the while never really knowing why. Lately I'm a praying that you'll always be a staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by. Then you came along and made me laugh and made me cry. You taught me why. Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. Oh, it's
song "Lay Your Money Down," which is another cut out of the album. It's kind of a disco feel to that. Are you doing different things like that?
Yeah, we are. I'll tell you one interesting thing about Lay Your Money Down. That was recorded before the band broke up.
Oh, it was?
That's the only one on that album.
That's a holdover song.
That's a holdover song. Because, you see, when we dissolved the band back in 73, we had one or two things started. And when we were recording this new album, Let Your Love Go, we had maybe 8 or 9 songs. We were looking for a few more to round out the album. And I went down into the old basement archives of old tapes and said, let's see what we got down there, and heard this thing, and I'd forgotten about it. And it was different from anything we'd been doing. You know, it had a lot of drive, a lot of enthusiasm, kind of a raw edge on it. And I said, hey, we don't have anything like this. Let's put it on the album.
David Gates says that music has always been a very important part of his life. David was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, December 11th, 1940. Came from a musical family. His father was an orchestra and band director. David says that his mother taught piano in the Gates home. At age 4, Dave began studying violin. At age 5, the piano. By the time he was in 5th grade, he had begun playing ukulele. And he says that finally his hands were big enough so that he could get into playing a guitar. From playing the guitar, Dave started writing songs.
Too much sorrow, too much pain, too many reasons not to go back again, even without her. It's too much to bear, but when we're together, too much nothing to share, but too much love I've never seen. Too much love, I don't know what it means. Not enough caring, too many lies. Sooner or later, one
I've done a little bit of writing, not songwriting, but a little bit of writing. And sometimes you write something that you really get into. Kind of, you can bring tears to your own eyes. You know, do you ever get into stuff that heavy?
Yes.
Do you really?
Everything I own was that way. Aubrey, If. Some of the more, let's say, touching or emotional songs. Because what you're trying to do when you write a song is you're in a particular mood. You're trying to get that on record so when people hear it, they pick up the same mood you had when you wrote it. Then the communication is complete.
I need somebody who's consistent with me. Someone already there when I need company. 'Cause when I'm feeling low, I don't wanna have to go out looking for a part-time kind of love. When the dreams and rainbows start to disappear, don't want somebody up and running out of here. 'Cause when you stop and start, baby, it's just too hard upon my heart. That part-time kind of love. And I can't take you, darling, live in hell, wait and see. I want somebody who's committed now to me. Somewhere, someday, you'll have to take a chance. So if you like the music, baby, get up and dance. And if we grow together, daring to dream, I know we'll find our share of peaches and cream. But when the juices flow, I don't want no excuses. Just want your full-time love for me. Just want your full-time love for me.
90 minutes with David Gates and Bread. This is Dave Prince. We'll have more in a moment.